Hello, I'm here with the explanation of the poem Bangle Sellers, penned down by Sarojini Naidu. Bangle sellers are we who bear our shining loads to the temple fair. Here, the bangle sellers are saying that we are the one who are bearing these shining loads, means these shining bangles, and are taking them to be sold to the temple fair, means these bangle sellers are taking their bangles to be sold at the temple fair, right? So, who will buy these delicate, bright, rainbow tinted circles of light? Now they're shouting and saying that who is the one who's going to buy these rainbow tinted circles of light? Rainbow tinted circles of light is a metaphorical inference to bangles, means this is a metaphor where bangles are being compared by rainbow tinted circles of light. Lustrous tokens of radiant lives. Again, this is a metaphor where the bangle sellers are comparing the bangles to lustrous tokens of radiant lives. So they are shouting that who's going to buy these beautiful bangles, right? They are rainbow tinted circles of light and lustrous tokens for radiant lives, for happy daughters and happy wives. So they're saying that who all are going to buy these bangles are the happy daughters or the happy wives. They're going to buy these bangles. Some are meet for a maiden's rest. So now he says, the bangle sellers are saying that some are apt or proper for a maiden's rest, silver and blue as a mountain mist. Now, a maiden's desire is pure, and obviously, when you make reference to a maiden, the colors will be light, subtle, and pure, right? This poem is also showing a certain desire of women who have a feministic nature, how pure desires they have, their petty desires, and how easily they can be fulfilled. Some are blue as the mountain mist. Now, the maiden's wrist is apt for silver and blue bangles like the mountain mist. Some are flushed like buds that dream. Some are flushed like the buds that dream. This means that, first of all, it's blue, silvery blue like a mountain's mist, right? The freshness can be felt even in the mountain mist, and similarly with a maiden's a newly formed character, feministic character. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Then some are flushed like the buds that dream. Buds, now buds, obviously buds of a flower show light pinkish or means very light sort of color, greenish, pinkish. So some are like the flushed buds, right? Which can be found on the tranquil, on the calm and quiet woodland stream. Means on the brow, on the side of the woodland stream. Some are aglow with the bloom that cleaves to the limpid glory of newborn leaves. So some are greenish and fresh like the newborn leaves. Right. Some are like fields of sunlit corn, meet for a bride on her bridal morn. So sunlit corn shows it when corn, yellowish corn, a sharp yellowish corn that shows a sharp color, yellowish color, and when sunlight is falling on them, they have a reddish yellow sort of touch. So bangles like this are apt for a bride, right? A bride wears yellowish red sort of bangles, right? Apt for a bride, and on her bridal morn, means on her bridal morning, a bride wears bangles which are yellowish red, right? So that symbolizes a new flame of life, a new part of life, right? Which is brighter than the time when you wore a maiden's bangles, right? Now, some like the flame of a marriage fire, or rich with the hue of her heart's desire. Now, some bangles are like the flame of a marriage fire. Again, it is the reference to yellowish red again, right? Some are like a marriage fire or the rich appearance of a heart's desire. Now, metaphorical comparison to sorry again, now metaphorical references to her marriage fire and her heart's desire, which is new, brighter, and full of life, right? Tinkling, luminous, tender, and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. Now the bangles are tinkling, they're luminous, they're tender, and they're clear, and pure, just like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. Some are purple, gold flecked grey, for she has journeyed through life midway. Now, three stages of life of a woman are being shown: as a maiden, as a bride, and as an aged woman, a middle-aged woman who is wearing purple and gold flecked grey. It means it can be greyish, purplish, and golden bangle, which is showing maturity, right? Because she has journeyed a lot through out her life, and whose hands have cherished, whose love has blessed, and cradled fair sons on her faithful breast, and serves her household in fruitful pride and worships the God at her husband's side. This is showing patriarchy. Patriarchy means a certain touch of chauvinism, male chauvinism, right? As you can see, that cradled sons, why isn't it a daughter? So that's shown over here, right? And worships gods by her husband's side. It's showing chauvinism again. Now this woman who's uh, traveled midway, who's quite aged, who's middle aged, wears bangles of darker colors because she has reached to even mature, more mature uh, stage of her life, right? So she has already cradled fair sons in her hands, right? And she has fed them by herself, and she has always sorry, she's always served her house with all her excellent ability to perform household chores, and now she's become so capable that she's sitting by her husband's side and worshipping God. So this is the poem, and if you have any queries, please let me know them. Pen them down in the comment section, and please do tell me if there is any flaw in the video and if you didn't understand anything. Thank you.